From the beginning of our life, we don't really get much of a choice in how we are brought up. We tend to think that we are just byproducts of our environments, and to a certain degree, you are right. But I also believe that at a certain point, you have the choice to decide whether you want to keep going along the path that life has laid out for you, or if you want to look inside and decide which path is more true to you. If you choose to live in a state of ignorance and tell yourself, this is all I'm ever supposed to be, this no name, average nobody, it is an insult to everything you could become. A lot of us give ourselves this half baked excuse and use it as justification for why we live our lives the way we do. But the truth of the matter is, baby girl, who are you fooling? Truly, truly, who are you fooling? Because the issue now is not that you are lying to yourself. The issue now is the relationship that you are building with yourself. Because even if 80% of you has truly believed that you are going to be a nobody, average, plain Jane, or whatever, even if you have convinced 80% of yourself that that is who you are, 20% of you, the person inside of you, the very core of who you are, is going to fight it. And the more you try to make yourself believe that this average person that life has set out for you is who you are, the more that 20% screams, cries, begs, and craves to be released from deep inside you. And all this pent up suppression that you are giving to yourself can lead you to what I would call a passive aggressive lifestyle. Hey there, lovelies. Welcome to my channel. This is Faith's Fantasy, and I'm here with Bab. And we're just going to talk about what a passive aggressive lifestyle is and maybe some ways to overcome it. I didn't really think that far ahead, but also we don't need to do all that. We don't need to do all that. It's the first day of my period. I wrote this script 2 weeks ago, so we're just gonna keep going. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on anything that you might have more questions about, anything that, you just want to say, some tips that might have helped you. But yeah, well, let's go. What is a passive aggressive lifestyle? Simply put, a passive aggressive lifestyle is one that someone lives in a way that is not true to themselves. They constantly resist, excuse, or act in ways that goes against the truest values and expressions that lies deep within your heart. If you're not sure if you're living a passive aggressive lifestyle, I'm just going to ask you some questions and I want you to think about it. Like, genuinely think about it. What do I do for myself that shows that I'm constantly trying to improve? How many stories are waiting to be told, hoping to be shared, craving to be expressed? When you move away from a passive aggressive lifestyle, it is so much easier to find that value in you. It is so much easier to find that value in you. And I found myself living that passive aggressive lifestyle for a while, and it's not necessarily like you are trying to harm yourself, but when you are a fellow creative and you do not act in a creative manner or an intellectual manner or in a way that just benefits that is part of you in your heart, the other parts of you are gonna suffer. There's no avoiding that. It's all going to crumble. Sorry to tell you, babe, you can't have one part of your life so stuffled and crammed in a box and expect every other part of your life to just magically put itself together and fix itself and just, wow, so magical. Like, life isn't magic. Life isn't magic. Life is all based on the way you decide to live it. It is all based on the way you decide to structure it, the energy you decide to put into it, the love, the care, the attention you decide to put into your own life. Even if you think you're not hurting yourself up front, you are still being harmful to yourself. You can't really say that you're not causing, because I'm not the one pushing myself down and throwing the punches, obviously I'm not in the wrong. No, you're just as guilty for not making yourself stop. When you are living your life, the way I like to see life is it's a relationship. Everything about your existence is a relationship. One of the most important being the one you have with yourself. When you are not holding your own hand and pushing yourself pushing yourself to be that version of you, the one that you know is meant for you, to live that lifestyle, to take the steps, to see the opportunities, look for the opportunities, search for the doors that will get you to where you need to be. Baby girl, I'm sorry to say, no other relationship you could possibly find in this world, even if it's with your soulmate. I don't care if you think they're your soulmate. No other relationship will you find in this world that will actually make sense. Till you figure out what is meant for you and how you want to live your life with you, nothing will make sense. Which is why you cannot stifle any single part of you. You are beautiful. You are amazing. You are a creature who is so full of love and understanding. And the sooner you embrace that, the better it is. Not just for you, but for the people around you. Okay, I used to be a former people pleaser. So I get it sometimes when it's like, you grow to a certain age and you've been taught to just give, right? And now you're at this point where it's like, well, this is the life I've lived so far. I'm still alive, right? Like, I guess I should just keep going, keep doing what I've been doing. But there's something that hurts in every single part of your being when you know you're not living the life that you are meant to live. It hurts. It aches. It's so disruptive to every single aspect of you and your being. And hold up, I don't even know what I'm talking about, y'all. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Pause. Let's pause. Okay. Let's calm down, Faith. Let's calm down. Okay, stay with me. There's something about knowing you are not true to you. Even if no one else knows, even if you never vocalize it to anyone else, the fact that you know alone is enough to kill you. It is enough to kill you. To feel so unseen by the person who should see you the most is so suffocating. It's so heartbreaking. It's so draining to wake up every day, look at yourself in the mirror, knowing what you are destined to be, knowing what you are meant for, and not taking those active steps to go for it and just do it and be it and live it. Not making a choice is a choice. And when you are choosing to not be yourself, you are choosing every day to stab and pick away at every piece of you that makes you you. That's what you're doing to yourself, babes. And it's so harmful because this not only affects, yes, it affects your relationship with you, but it affects the quality of the relationships you have with every other person. Because when you treat yourself in this way, it might not be, you might think it's not visible to everyone around you, but to a certain degree, they might not realize it. But it is, babes. I'm sorry to tell you, but it is. When you treat yourself in a way that is not befitting of your... Oh, don't make me mad. Okay. Y'all, it's 2 a.m. I can't get loud. But when you are living in a way that is not true to you and you're stifling yourself and strangling yourself every single day when you wake up by not taking those opportunities, by not taking those steps, everyone around you knows. And not in the way you think they know. They don't know what steps you're not taking. No. They just know you don't love yourself. They know you don't care about yourself. They know that you do not prioritize yourself. Yeah. And normally, I'm not one to care for what people have to say. But that's also because I know who I am. Do you know who you are is not the question. Because if you knew who you are, you wouldn't be walking around any other way, which will cause people to treat you any other way. Because, yeah, to a certain degree, when I was a kid, girl, I can't be mad at her. She didn't know what she was doing. She was trying to live her life. She was trying to make everyone happy because that's the best she knew at the time. But if I carry myself the same way that I used to carry myself when I was younger, heck no, I'm digging my own grave. I can't do that to myself. I know what's better for me. You know what's better for you. So why aren't you doing what's better for you? And I wish I could just tell you some steps and say, do this, do this, do this, do this. But the life journey that you are carrying for yourself is not the same one I'm carrying for myself. The vision I have for my future is not the same one that you have for your future. So unfortunately, there's no real steps into getting out of this passive aggressive lifestyle. The only advice I can truly give you is you need to learn to know yourself. And it's not going to be easy. In fact, it might be one of the hardest things you'll ever do, because it means actually waking up every morning and confronting that person in the mirror, saying, I am going to put in the work. I am going to put in the dedication and time and care and love into figuring out who you truly are. Only then can you truly say that you are taking the steps to get out of that passive aggressive lifestyle. I don't want you to suffer. I don't want you to choke on your own spit and die. I want you to thrive. Baby girl, all you've been doing is surviving. When are you gonna start thriving? Come on. You are so much more than this. You are born for so much more than this. You know it. I know it. Everyone knows it. So why are you why are you the only one who doesn't know it? Why are you carrying yourself like you don't know it? Get up. Get up. Stop acting like you're a fool, because you're not a fool. You are not a fool. You might not know everything. I get it. You might not know everything. The unknown is scary. But isn't it scarier feeling like you are heading down a road of destruction with no other path? Because that's essentially what you're doing to yourself. You're taking yourself down a road of destruction. Because eventually, if you keep going down that road of saying, this is all my life is ever meant to be, this is all it ever will be, babes, your 20% can only last for so long. The longer you wake up and lie to yourself, the longer you don't listen to who you are, the smaller that voice becomes. And 20% turns to 10, turns to 5, turns to 1. And even if you, as you are watching this, are only at that 1%, as long as you are alive and as long as you are breathing, that voice inside of you is still there. That voice inside you is the only reason why you are living. That voice inside you is your reason for living. To be a human being is to live with no apologies. Not to the people around you. And definitely not to yourself. At the end of the day, you deserve more. Everyone is trying to live their life the best they know how. You deserve to do the same too. Another tip of advice I can give you when you are going through this journey is to stop worrying about the people around you. Stop worrying about them. They don't matter. They truly do not matter. Like, I love everyone around me, but when it comes to me, I need to prioritize me. You see this? Doesn't matter who comes into my life, who's already in my life. Me? This? I'm always the priority. I am always the one I need to make sure is happy first. I will always put that mask above my face first. And you should learn to do that too. If you trying to find your most authentic self is hurting other people, sorry to say, hurt someone. I don't know what you want me to do, babes. I don't know what you want me to do. I don't know about you, but when you live your life not for you and just let it be dictated by the environment around you, that can get exhausting, because even though everyone else's needs is met, who is looking out for your needs? Who is looking out for your wants? Who is looking out for your desires? And even if one or two people come to your defense, there is no one who truly understands what's going on in here. Like this person right here. Like this person right here. There's no one. So I need to stop thinking about other people. They're not part of the equation. They're not part of this. Erase it. Forget it. Forget them. I need you to look in yourself and tell yourself you are important. Instead of all those other lies you used to tell yourself, I need to start telling yourself different ones. I am amazing. I am beautiful. I am intelligent. Say these things to yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror, and I don't mean think it, baby girl. We think a lot of thoughts throughout the day. I don't want you to think. I want you to say it. Vocalize these words. I like to say that Lulu is the only Lulu. I want you to start living that Lulu life now. You hear me? Now. Even if no one else sees it, heck, even if you don't see it. If you're going to be telling yourself anything, it better be some good freaking stuff. Okay, babes, it better be some good old freaking stuff. Because guess what? It all begins with you. None of this change can happen till you take the actions. Rewire your brain, rewire your entire mentality to work for you. Because right now, a big percentage of your brain is fighting against you. It's angry, it's upset, it just wants, it wants to live the quote-unquote easy way of life by doing whatever anyone else wants, because at least they're telling you what to do, at least you know the outcome. But no, don't do it. Don't do it. Journal. Anyone who knows me, I love talking about journaling. Journal. Take a couple of journal entries here and there. It don't have to be no words if you don't think you're a good writer. I like to draw pictures too. Whatever you feel like doing. Make a little boards saying this is who I want to be. Picture it. Picture yourself in that true, authentic lifestyle. Even if you can't see the bigger picture, start piecing it together. Think of it like thrifting. My first fully thrifted outfit did not happen till like a year or 2 years later after I started thrifting. And I didn't realize it till I was like midway through the outing. I was like, wait a minute. My entire outfit's thrifted. Like, okay, sorry, y'all. I'm so proud of that. I'm not sorry. I'm so proud of that. Like, that's a story for another day. And with every step that you take in your Delulu era, I need you to start watching. Because as your mentality changes, so will the air around you. The people who truly love you will stay. And not only will they will stay and treat you in the way that you deserve to be treated. They will listen to your boundaries, listen to your heart, and they will love you regardless, because that's how unconditional love works. Regardless of who you decide you want to be, people who love you will stay. And if they don't stay, don't take it personally. I like to think of life as a big puzzle piece. Some pieces were meant to stay. Some, they weren't. So be it. And some people were only meant to stay for a season. I'm not saying they were trash or anything like that. Don't take it like that. All I'm saying is you got the best out of that friendship, that relationship, whatever type of relationship that was. You got the best out of it wherever you were before. But now we're moving on, babes. Now we're moving on. And you gotta stick with the times, babe. You've been doing all the running. Now it's time for people to run after you. Now it's time for people to run after you. Because guess what? You are someone worth running for. You are someone worth running for. Like, baby girl, let me get my cardio up and like my endurance up just for you. You are so freaking amazing. Like, why wouldn't I run after you? Why wouldn't opportunities chase you? Why wouldn't that dream job chase you? It is important to me that you understand the power of energy. Energy is a currency. Energy is a currency. I've never thought of this before, so we're just gonna roll with it. Energy is a currency, and energy is a very powerful currency that can only be exchanged in certain languages. I cannot explain to you my currency if you do not live where I live and understand the way I operate. There are some of y'all who are living in broke, poor mindset currency. Success don't know nothing about that. Success is looking at you like, whatever you say, girl, I'm gonna walk the other way now though, because I don't know what you're saying. Goodbye. Goodbye. But when you decide to open up your eyes and open up your ears and truly listen and learn to the way success speaks, to the way the success moves, the tone in success's voice, the way success has with words, babes, before you know it, you'll start speaking the language of success. And then can you and success start talking. But before that happens, it all starts with here. It all starts with here. Yeah. I don't want this to be a long video, so we're going to end this here. Maybe there'll be a part 2. Maybe not. Maybe I just recorded a whole bunch of crap. Who knows? But I'm going to post it regardless, because I already told the internet I will post it, and I told myself that I would post it, so I'm posting it. Anyways, that's all for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you, lovelies. If any of these things, resonated with you, let me know in the comment section. I would love to hear from y'all. It's always a pleasure. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also turn that notification bell for the next time I post. I will be posting every 2 weeks on Friday at 2 p.m. So I look forward to seeing you all in 2 weeks. Bye, lovelies.